You're gonna love this little adventure. Yeah, so we're on a river today where there was a Civil War battle and this colonial history here in camps, Civil War camps and stuff. The only out in my little river are at, so we can cruise if this doesn't work out. Now, the only problem is, and you're going to see this right now, is I don't think there's going to be too much underwater action. Ooh, looky. Underwater action today, because not only is it cloudy, it is scummy. Something just cut my leg. It's probably a fish. Something was nibbling on it. But yeah, it's a really scummy place. I don't think I'm going to go underwater here. So if we get anything that I have to go underwater, we'll just have to save it for some other century. All right, let's get together, get our stuff. I got it all ready to go. Got my vortex, got my pick with a big magnet so we can get a bunch of artillery shells. I'll load them up in the boat. Maybe I should have got a little kayak to drag behind it because we're going to have so many. All right. Let's see if we can find anything at all. What do you say? Oh, one other thing before we get going, I want to show you the poison gas. It's really thick mud here. I hope there's no sparks come off the vortex. Hold your breath. I'm stuck. There we go. Well, I already have a little bit of a dilemma. I got a very nice signal here. Mid 80s, upper 80s. Not a can. It could be like a big chunk of aluminum. That's also what belt buckles sound like. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. It is right down in here, and unfortunately it's almost up to my chest, but see if we can, and a lot of deep mud here too. So okay, so that's about the right size for a belt buckle, and it's reading a little too high for a can. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to dig as best I can with my feet and kind of push it up into the shallow water, although the mud there is about a foot deep. I'll get you back out and show you what it is in a minute. Well, I finally got it. It's definitely not a belt buckle. It's some type of, I don't know if that's aluminum, or maybe, I don't know if it's brass. Definitely not, it's probably aluminum. It's definitely not iron. Another great signal, but it's just a piece of copper pipe, and that thing was screaming. Oh well, I'll bring it home. Maybe we can scrap it one day. Well, I have a slightly unexpected find. Check it out. That, my friend, is a shotgun. Unfortunately, it is way beyond saving. But that is the remainder of it. Had a pistol grip on it. Yeah, I don't think we'll try to fire that one when we get home. I'm finding a lot of like weird stuff like this, but I think this is hand forged. Look how that's curled around like that. I got a lot of stuff actually I'm piling up along the shore right here for the bank. I'll bring the boat back down and pick it all up. So that's a nice juicy signal right there. That could be an artillery shell. It's definitely a big piece of iron. Oh, we got it. I think. Yeah, it's not a cannonball. Jeez. Oh, I know what that is. We got an axe head. Man, that's get off the magnet. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's got some of the wood handle on it still. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an oldie right there. Ooh, what's that? That an arrowhead? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? It's cemented to the iron. But yeah, I'll definitely take that bad boy. Hard to say how old, but I think it's probably a lot older than me. Again, like I was telling you, this is an area where there's Civil War camps too, so this could have been from a Civil War camp. Or not, it's hard to say. So, do you think that's Civil War? A wine bottle opener and a bottle opener and, I don't know, I guess a can opener. I don't know, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, that's a can opener, so I don't know how old that is. Looks like it's made out of brass though, which is kind of cool. Or not. Hard to say. This water's so scummy, I think I got something in my brain. That would be nice to have for once. Well. Looks like I'm not the first person to dig here. Well, it's broken. That's why they probably pitched it in. Man, the whole thing feels like it's plastic. Isn't that weird? Ah, well. Melt it up on the bank. Come get it. Well, it's stuck to my magnet. I'm just going to toss it on the bank. We'll get it in a few minutes. This is kind of cool. I think this is an oar lock. you know, for like a rowboat or something, although I've never seen one this square. But that's kind of what it reminds me of. You can see it's definitely 100% hand forged. You can see down across there. Ah, that's really crude, isn't it? That's a beauty. I like this kind of stuff right here. It shows a little bit about the industry in this area. Flatboat probably. So I'm starting to get into an area where I can actually start digging the bullet signals. It's not quite as deep. I just dug this little, what I would call a handmade sinker. You know, wasn't poured in a mold. Someone had to fashion that. Now, a lot of times, well, not a lot, but sometimes you can find these that are actually made out of Civil War bullets. And I have found them, you know, quite often in the river where they're camped. So I got another one, and I almost thought that was, it might be, I think it is made out of a bullet. Look at this. It's about the right size. That's where I thought about it. But look how it's got that round on the bottom. That reminds me a lot of like a carbine bullet, or too much there for a pistol bullet, but that could very well be a carbine bullet. Check it out, another golf club. Oh, look, someone broke it. Someone got mad. That's funny. I think I'll just stick to this hobby. It's a little more relaxing. Well, that is absolutely disgusting. That is a deer with antlers on it that looks like it has dissolved into the river. Absolutely repulsive. And guess what? You shouldn't laugh, but it really stinks. Whoo-wee. Let's get out of this area, okay? Especially downstream from that thing. Oh god, it's horrible. I just found this really cool hammer. I'm gonna guess that's a hand forged, really old one. I don't know for sure until we clean it up. That's got to be a particular kind, you know, for a certain profession, I would guess. I have no idea what, just looking at it though, because it's kind of weird looking. If any of you guys know what kind of hammer this would be, I'd appreciate you telling me. I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows hammers. Oh, does that count as river treasure? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to carry that one out of here. I think I'll just leave it for some kid to find someday. But this is kind of strange. You know what? I bet that was I was thinking maybe top of the like a bucket thing. Band that went around a bucket. You got a chain there. You can see where it's looped. You know, it's got fastened in that loop, and it's probably fastened in that loop at one time. Maybe that part is missing. That's why it's here. But then underneath, maybe that was a bucket. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Kind of neat though. I mean, I think it's really old. Older than me. Well, I guess I wasn't completely crazy about this spot. This is a cannonball fragment. That's part of an exploded artillery shell. At least we did get a Civil War relic today on the board. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the other stuff we found too. This is another piece of artillery shell. Same thing, it's a small round ball, probably 6-pounder. I'm going to call it a day. And, well, I'm going to head on home, get some food, and get my gear ready for tomorrow. Because we're going to go back out tomorrow. Let's get out of here.
She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is. Oh.